Hey gang, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am super excited to be here with you today to go over that little stroller that you see behind me. So what are we looking at? We are looking at the UppaBaby MINU V2. So I have a video of the original MINU versus the V2. The MINU V3 is going to be coming out in the next month here, so we're going to have a video about that, comparing it to this one. But I'm just embarrassed that I don't have a video of this guy yet. This is honestly one of my strongest selling options over my entire career. So talking about the last 15 plus years, this has been a tremendous value every single year, and it just keeps getting better and better. So let's talk about V2 because there's a lot to love, even though there's a new one coming out, and I will do my best to maybe touch on some of the things that are going to be cool about the newer version that's coming, but also celebrate the way that it currently is available. All right, so this is UppaBaby MINU V2. This is meant to be a small, compact, lightweight stroller that could also be used for everyday activity, and it has the option to turn into a travel system if you want it to do so. So as you can see, it's strolling around right now, no problem. It has a one-handed fold, so I'm going to go ahead, pull the canopy back. You don't necessarily need to, but it'll fold down. It stands on its own. It has a locking mechanism right here on the side. It also has one of the best over-the-shoulder straps of any type of product travel stroller. So typically other brands will do this, but they'll do this in a way that's like not particularly useful. I find the one on the Bugaboo Butterfly to be horrible to try and get to sit correctly. Every time when you fold this one, the strap sits the way it's supposed to, which is awesome, and it comes assembled correctly right out of the box. So this is not something that you're gonna have to put on the frame. It just comes as you see. The only thing that you have to assemble is gonna be putting the canopy on the frame, which is actually very easy. And then as I indicated, it is locked. The locking mechanism is here on the left side of the stroller. If you're standing with the stroller behind you, you open the stroller by pulling this hinged piece out. So I don't know if you can see what my thumb is doing there, but when I pull this toward the camera, I can just let the stroller pop down of its own accord, gravity, and that is going to open it up. So again, folding one-handed, opening very, very simple. And as you can see, it will fold with the front bar on it. The front bar is included in the purchase price of $3.99. Go ahead and extend that canopy. You do get the full extension, which is awesome. It's a beautiful big sunshade, which is really, really nice. Your recline on it is a pinch tab on the back of the stroller. So when you pinch that and pull the pieces down, you do get a pretty nice deep recline. This recline is not suitable for a newborn from birth. You would need to wait until your baby's 6 months before you put them directly into the seat, but you can make this into a travel system, so we're gonna talk about that. But as it sits directly out of the box, this at $3.99 will work from 6 months up to 50 pounds. The basket underneath is quite roomy, and the basket will hold 20 pounds, so that's a really nice feature. The recline is somewhat infinite, meaning we can stop it at a variety of places, and that will just hold where it needs to go, which is really nice. And the front bar here is leather. The handle has leather accents, not leatherette, real leather. So that's very cool. You can see the front bar opening and closing. Another interesting feature about this stroller is that you can buy a tray for it if you want. Snack tray is sold separately. So that's what it looks like. It is different than the Vista tray. So if you have a Vista, that tray will not fit on this. It is a different tray, but this shows sort of how that would look on there, which is very cool. I have the price point for this for my viewers. Again, if you want to buy this or any of the accessories that you see, head on over to my website, destinationbabykids.com. You can get a great deal. You can pair it up with whatever you want. Anything that you see in the video is available on the links below. Like, follow, subscribe, comment. Do you have any questions? Leave them below. Okay, back to the video. As I was saying, if you wanted to buy that little tray, it would be $44.99, so a good deal. And they make a million great accessories, which is another reason why I love this stroller. If you were gonna buy this, you could register for all the accessories. So you could buy this yourself at $400. It's quite reasonable for how awesome it is and how frequently you would use it. And then again, register for all the accessories. Most of them are gonna be under $50. That is a great price point for people to buy you things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show turning this into a travel system. Now, you don't need to do every single thing that I'm gonna show, but I do like to show off what this stroller can do. Another really cool feature about this stroller is that all of the pieces on it that come on and off that matter in terms of functionality are color organized. So these little pieces that I took off, one has an orange dot and one has a blue dot, and those correlate to specific stickers on the interior of the stroller. So when I'm putting the pieces on, I'm able to see how it goes together. And that's going to be true when I show you these other periphery pieces that we may want to put directly on the stroller frame. So if we wanted to do a car seat or a bassinet on the stroller, we can with additional purchases. So I'm going to show their car seat, their awesome little lightweight car seat, infant car seat called the Aria, which is available for $349 on my website, destinationbabykids.com. But you can see the adapters are $24.99, and these also have the blue and the orange, so that's going to be really easy to set up on the stroller. I'm going to go ahead, find the orange side sticker, match it with the orange side adapter, set the adapter on, clip it on, get that guy going. Very easy, no tools required. And again, I think that's another nice feature of this guy. I've never really broken one in all the years that I've been selling it. You know, you can occasionally pinch your finger or do something like that, but the pieces themselves are very, very solid. So I'm gonna go ahead and recline this backrest just slightly. And now I'm pretty confident that this Aria will be able to go onto this stroller frame. I'm gonna go ahead and put the brake on just to make my life easier. So now the stroller is not gonna roll away. And then line up the adapter, and that'll lock in. So this is one way that I'm going to be able to use my stroller as a travel system from birth. So I would need that $25 adapter piece, and then I would want to buy the car seat from UppaBaby, like the matching one. They do a Mesa version 2, they do an Aria. Aria is definitely going to fit on here a little bit better. Aria is also lighter weight. Aria comes in a couple new colors, especially Declan is really cool for this year. So I would probably go with an Aria to go onto this product. But you can also buy adapters for, let's say, Nuna. So if you have a Nuna Pippa and you want to make that work on here, you would buy a different set of these, and instead of being $25, they would be $50. So what I'm doing right now is I'm removing the canopy, which is very easy. So now that I have that off, I'm going to go ahead and take the fabric off as well. And so you might ask yourself, why would anybody in their right mind care to do that? Well, if you want to use the bassinet or the car seat, you may not want all of your seat fabric and the canopy also on the stroller at the same time. Because if you're using the car seat and the bassinet, your baby is under 6 months of age, so they wouldn't be sitting in the stroller seat at this point anyway. Why does that matter? You may want to keep this material clean. It may just stay nicer if it's folded and put away. You may want to wash it prior to using it. So this is just to demonstrate that you can in fact remove all of that material and have a little naked snap and go. And as you can see, the fold is still awesome, and we still get our shoulder strap, so we're not going to lose that. Absolutely fabulous. You'll go ahead and set those guys back up. I'm going to go ahead and hit the brake. Now again, this is a MINU V2, but I'm going to take an UppaBaby V3 bassinet just to show that they are compatible. You'll line the bassinet up on each side, and there is a little bit of practice that goes along with this that makes this easier. And to be fair, there we go. I've got it on. So it's locked in. And now I have a full-size overnight sleep certified bassinet on a travel stroller. So This is really great. You have sort of double-decker storage. Again, the basket underneath would hold 20 pounds, and then you have the seat unit too, which you could stack stuff on if you wanted to. Another really nice feature is that they sell this basket cover separately. This is a really nice accessory for $20. This way you can keep all your stuff covered. And, you know, being more parent-focused, I would also point out they sell an awesome cup holder which goes on the side of the stroller for hot drinks. And then they sell this type of parent organizer cup holder which works for cool drinks and different types of drinks to be up on the handle. So you get those choices with UppaBaby. The carry-all is gonna be $40, the cup holder is $30, and like I said, that basket cover is $20. Now for older kids, they do make a standing riding board which can hook up, and then kiddo actually sort of stands off to the side so you both have room. And that is $100. So if you want to turn it into a little 2-kid system, you're going to be able to do that as well. But nice feature is going to be one-handed removal, in theory, of the bassinet. If I can free it from the piece on the back there. So that'll come off. And then one-handed fold, again, on the stroller component. So it really gives you a ton of flexibility and freedom that you don't get necessarily with every other stroller on the market. And again, nice feature here, car seat can clip on and face caregiver, which we love, but also, let's check to see. I think maybe we can cheat it and have this guy click on this way as well, which is not usually the case with the travel strollers. Almost always exclusively kiddo has to be facing you. So this is nice if they want to face out at the world, or you're at the zoo or the Eiffel Tower and they want to see what's going on. You have that option to be able to do that and still get your full sun coverage, which is really great. Again, Aria car seat sold separately, $349. Bassinet sold separately. That's a V3 bassinet, that's $199. A version 2 bassinet for $199 would also fit directly on the stroller frame. But the stroller itself is $399. They do make a travel bag for $90. The stroller itself will have a 3-year warranty if you register it within 90 days of purchase. It comes with a standard 2-year warranty. You can extend that to a 3-year warranty by registering it. And then if you buy their travel bag and you register that before you travel, you do get an additional warranty from Travel Safe for the stroller for traveling for up to 4 years. So that's quite a long time. Again, it's really hard to beat the value of what you get with this guy. Super strong value for $1. I hope you've enjoyed my long presentation about the MINU, but I just feel like it was very important because, as I said, this is a stroller that I sell so frequently that I wanted to make sure that I at least covered it prior to the new version coming out. And I did go online to see what the new features were going to be. So from what I can gather, the new version will have a deeper recline, which will enable the stroller to be suitable from birth without any additional purchase. So that is a really nice feature. That will mean that it will recline more deeply than this version currently does. So even if you're not going to use it for a newborn and you want a bigger kid to have a deeper recline, the new version should have that. Something else that the new version has is going to be very likely it's going to have a magnetic buckle. I don't know for sure, but typically on their V3 that is something they offer. It also looks like the new one has a liner in the seat. I wouldn't be surprised if the back rest also had mesh. But you'll still be able to get the car seat. You'll still be able to do the bassinet. The other thing that's very exciting about the new version is that the new version is going to fold small enough to fit into the overhead compartment. So one thing about the current version is that it does fold quite compactly, as you see, but it is a little wide and it definitely won't fit into the overhead. It would have to be gate checked. So if you want one that could fit in the overhead, you may want to stick around for version 3 and subscribe to my videos, and then we can alert you as soon as we post that video. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. The front tires do not lock on the product, but I've sold it for people in snow and they find it to be just fine. So I really think you can use it for anywhere. And again, Everybody ends up wanting a small stroller, so why not consider getting a really good small stroller from the start and then supplementing with something larger later on once you see where you're walking and living your best life. All right, thank you so much. Please feel free to like, follow, subscribe. Head on over to our website, destinationbabykids.com. And again, if you have questions or comments, leave them below. We'll see you in the next video.